What's up, guys? You guys know what time it is. It's time for episode 5 of the $200,000 to $100,000 challenge. Just a quick recap. Last episode, we ended on me purchasing a box truck. So let's check out how a box truck has elevated the game of couch flipping. And even though I'm in a completely different state right now, I got my twin brother over in Portland working on my couches. So let's see what he's up to. Time to get this bread. Oh, I actually forgot one thing. Right here is the breakdown of where we ended up last episode. So I'm actually on my way to pick up a sofa and an armchair, and you guys might be wondering what am I still doing in my Tacoma, in my pickup truck? Well, before I drive my box truck, there's a few things that I need to do to it. One, I need to change the oil because the oil is really bad. The second is I need to insure it as well. And I mean, the third thing is registering it on myself, but I can start driving it before I register it. I'm gonna be doing that in the next few days, and I'm gonna start driving that box truck and collecting a lot more couches. Stick along. Time to go home.
The next day.
The reason why I'm in my car right now is I'm actually headed to my storage unit. I haven't been there in about a week, and I actually received a phone call from the storage unit facility letting me know that I need to stop by and close my storage unit. I was actually supposed to clip it here, and this had to go in there. So basically it's locking absolutely nothing right now. But that's risky. I can't do that again because I got probably like $2,000–3,000 worth of couches in that storage unit. But I think everything should be good. Let's go. All right, we are all loaded up right now. I gotta make sure I lock up correctly this time. Some of you guys are probably wondering, probably no one, what am I going to do with my Tacoma? Well, that's a fantabulous question. What I'm actually planning to do is I'm actually planning to sell it here soon and hopefully recoup as much money as I can so it could cover the box truck that I ended up purchasing. But before I do end up selling it, I have one very important thing to do with this truck, and that is to clean it. You guys know we do clean couches, so I'm gonna try the same exact tactic with how we clean couches and I've actually already begun cleaning it yesterday. And as you guys can see right here behind me, I have the truck, I have the seats taken out, and I'll actually show you guys some of the process of how I go about it cleaning it, because I want to make sure this thing does look nice before I sell it. I ended up purchasing when it was super filthy, and I'm gonna try to sell it with it being very clean. So here we go. What you just saw right there was a 5-star cleaning service. I present to you Mikhail, clean your car for free and make it spotless, LLC. On a serious note though, I feel like I took this car from being clean to being clean. Nothing really changed. After cleaning the truck, I took some professional pictures and posted it on the same platforms where I post my couches. When I was looking at the market for Tacomas, it looked like they were really overpriced, and I just tried doing the same thing. So I priced my Tacoma at $7,600, and I had so many people reaching out to me that I ended up lowering it to $5,400. And since then, it has gotten a lot of interest, but there really hasn't been anyone that has decided to pull the plug on it. But I will keep you guys updated once I do end up selling it.
A few days later,
I'm currently at my parents' house. As you guys already know, I got the box truck. When we were purchasing it, we noticed that the oil was super dark. Went out and I bought the oil filter. I am gonna change the oil. It takes a lot of oil. Like it's interesting because I've changed the oil on regular cars and it's been like 5 quarts, but for these box truck, it's 22 quarts. So it's a lot more. This is where I made a huge mistake. When doing my research on how much oil goes into the box truck, one source, IsuzuEngines.com to be exact, said that it took 21.7 quarts. Well, it turns out that was completely wrong, because apparently Answers.com, which is a website that kind of looks like Reddit, was more reliable, because 13.3 quarts was actually the correct amount, not 21.7. And yes, I did have the truck run for a while with that amount of oil. For those of you that don't know, if you put that much oil in a car, that can permanently damage your engine. I guess that just goes to show that the internet is not as reliable as some of us take it to be. Unfortunately, I did have to drain about 8 quarts of oil, and honestly, I was happy I caught the mistake early enough before I drove the truck down to the ground. And I know this episode seems like I'm just cleaning and fixing my cars, but don't worry, because alrighty, we're about to hit a very big milestone for this channel. That milestone is we are delivering our first couch using this box truck. I'm currently on my way right now to deliver that grayish Ashley's Furniture sectional that we picked up for $200, and I'm on my way to drop it off right now for $525. We'll see if they, bargain or anything, but they haven't said anything. It's a 21-minute drive. It is over the 20-minute threshold for free delivery, but it's okay. I'm still just gonna deliver it as is. Hopefully everything goes smooth, and I'll see you guys after. Eastbound and down. Well, I just got home after successfully delivering our first couch in this box truck. And you guys, this is just the beginning. As many of you guys know, I personally drive a Toyota Prius, so driving a truck like this, it's definitely a different sensation. Another successful delivery. Got the $500. Got that delivered. I'm gonna get back in my truck and I gotta head back home because it's getting pretty late. Gotta go to sleep because I got work tomorrow. Oh snap, how long has this been on? I do want to apologize to you guys first of all about my uploads, that they've been very inconsistent, and that have mostly been due to some life changes going on in my life that I'll probably talk about in one of my future videos. And even though it seemed like this episode did not have a lot of flipping going on, well, it did. I ended up selling 2 couches which were both sectional, they were both gray. The first one we picked up in episode 3 for $50 and we ended up selling it for $450. The other gray sectional was actually a 2-piece we picked up in this episode for $200 and we ended up selling it for $525. That brought the total sales for this episode to $975 and the crystal clear profit to $725. Right here is the updated net worth for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for the constant support on all of my videos. If you haven't watched the last episode, here it is. Don't forget to drop a like. Also, if you'd like to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, до свидания.